Well, just admit it, all right? Right, and then
See, that kind of falls in the same bracket because you're thinking, right, there must be like young under 17-year-olds out there.
Yeah,
and then this
true.
35-year-old man's just
Exactly. Listen, they live a hard life out there. They live a hard life. They grow up fast. So they look a lot more grown than they are. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
right, another one. Nigerian clubs
Again?
Nigerian clubs are suspended after scandalous scorelines. Get these scorelines, guys.
Alright, go on. Is this what sport? We're talking football, isn't
Football,
it?
yeah. Imagine, this is football. You wouldn't think it. 4 clubs involved in 2 playoff matches that ended 79-0 and 67-0, respectively, have been suspended in Nigeria. The Plateau United Feeders were 79-0 victors over Akuba FC, while the Police Machine FC demolished Bubayaro FC 67-0.
Alright, hold on. I just like the fact that the team name is Police Machine.
Yeah, that is a good
Police
name.
Machine.
That is a good
Wait,
name.
hold on. Why was this considered to be cheating?
that's
One
what I was
team
thinking.
can
I was
be
thinking,
so much
what
better
if there
than
was
another?
some really prolific striker that was changing the rules of football?
Exactly.
And he's managed to score
And
75
I know about Nigerians and their footballing
goals.
genes. I could imagine this.
If there was someone to change the rules of football.
I think it was that they were just letting a bit too many go. I think betting scandals. Yeah. But also in the same article it says,
what are the odds if someone put a bet on? I bet they win 67-0.
Exactly.
That's
nice
man.
odds.
Yeah.
Who's betting on Police Machine FC? But then the same article's got just going off on a tangent. The highest scores.
Yeah.
So, do you know
the highest legitimate allowed scores?
Yeah.
And this is outside of Nigeria you're talking?
Yeah. So for the Premier League, do you know this? Premier
League, double digits?
Definitely.
Yeah.
18.
No, actually, no, sorry.
Premier League.
You're saying Premier League rather than top flight English football.
Premier League.
All right, Premier League 8-0.
Man United 9, Ipswich 0.
There you go.
Yeah.
So they didn't even touch the double
United.
digits yet.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
World Cup qualifier, Australia 31, America Samoa 0.
Wow.
That was 2001.
Yeah.
30, what?
31.
That's worse than not turning up.
31 0.
He's better off not
But
turning
look, no one said they were cheating.
Because no one bet. No one had like loads of bets on 31 0. And the biggest one recorded, and I can't get this. Surely you just say, give up after 50. Yeah. But apparently,
well, what league first?
Madagascar League.
Oh, okay.
Right. AS Edema. AS Edema 149. Stade Olympique 0.
The maths doesn't even allow you to do that.
I mean,
mate.
surely
hold on.
149
90 minutes. Wait, hold on.
It's more than a goal a minute.
That's true.
What you need
That's
to do
worse than the Nigerian one. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Well,
should be an investigation.
But that's why you don't bet on Madagascar League, isn't it?
When you kick off, just kick the ball into the other corner.
Do you reckon
it's going to take them a
kids?
minute at least to get it all the way back
it
to your
doesn't.
goal.
The maths doesn't make sense. They was getting 2 goals for 1 or something. I can't work it out.
That's unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah, I don't. That's why I was a bit weird reading that. But maybe it was an under 17s and a Nigerian players.
Oh, right, yeah, they imported some players.
But yeah, that's my topic, man. Any other cheats?
Cheating in sport.
What do you think, guys? Like, it's just
Hold
not
on.
worth it, is it?
Wasn't there, just going back to the Tonya Harding thing?
Yeah.
Wasn't there a tennis player? I'm gonna say
Yeah. Oh, Hingis.
Martina Hingis.
Yeah. Higgins.
All right, you got a little Scottish there.
Yeah.
I guess. Martina Hingis.
Yeah, but that was a psycho fan.
Yeah, wait, wasn't she stabbed by a random?
Exactly.
That was a psycho fan.
That wasn't cheating. unless you want to get real conspiratorial.
She's like looking at the opposition player.
Yeah.
Who did this? But we got to talk about the elephant in the room, guys.
All right, go on.
The Jamaican sprint squad.
Okay.
All I'm saying, right? I'm not. Yeah. All I'm saying, when I was a kid, Jamaicans weren't doing so well at sprinting, and all of a sudden, they're all really good. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Jamaicans have always been. If you comparatively around the world, they've always been good at sprinting.
Yeah. When we were kids, no, it was all
They weren't necessarily the ones winning, but they were definitely up there. As in,
not as prevalently as they are now.
No, but do you know what?
Definitely not as they are now. They definitely dominate
Jamaican sports. What they're doing is actually that they've just integrated it into a normal school day. Like the end of school is going to end with athletics, and almost everybody's doing it. So I think that's what's kind of led to it.
Do you think the success of Usain Bolt has changed the
Usain?
What's the name? Usain.
There's no H, mate.
That's what Jamaicans do. They add H's.
Usain Bolt.
Yeah, sorry. That was
The generation snowflake.
All right.
So, do you know what that refers to?
I think the snowflake term is like people who are easily offended, instantly offended at almost everything, and for some reason think that they have a right to not be offended, so nobody should say things which potentially can offend them.
It's more used by the older generation at the younger generation.
Yeah.
So so it's to imply young people are less resilient than the older generation.
There you go.
And quick to take offence.
Okay.
People think that it originates from the film Fight Club in 1996.
I know Fight Club. I know that through and through. Where does snowflake come from?
Yeah, so we don't like phone, do ya? It's a very you're turning into an East Londoner as you come here. Phone, mate. You believe me? I've played Fight Club.
Any apples and pears, bow bells.
No, that's classist, mate.
Is it?
Can you get out, please? I've got some examples of snowflake.
Yeah, interactions.
Yeah, snowflakes. And some of them are quite funny, I have to admit. So it's in the University of East Anglia, outlawed sombreros in a Mexican restaurant because they said that it was racist.
Mate, who have they outlawed? the employees wearing sombreros, or someone turning up as a diner wearing sombreros?
I think both.
You can't stop a diner turning up in a sombrero, mate.
But then what? Because the thing is, I've read the article, and I think this article is just an excuse for the newspaper it's written by, The Sun, to be racist, because it says a student who did not want to be named, so it's the journalist basically. It says, who's going to be offended? Speedy Gonzales.
See, that's it. Anonymise any of those comments that you want to make.
I was like, no.
Who's going to be offended?
This guy just wanted to say a racist joke against Mexicans.
Somebody told me, but I can't tell you their name.
He started doing it, and then he started going, and he started sleeping under the cactus.
Well, we met in secret. Nobody was there and nobody saw us, but it definitely happened.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening, a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, we're walking in a winter wonderland.
¿Te gustaría escuchar las mejores historias de la escena musical emergente contadas por tus artistas favoritos y disfrutar de música en directo única? No te pierdas este podcast impulsado por Firestone. Busca Movidos por la Música en tu aplicación de podcast preferida.
Mate, in my head, I can't get over these sombreros, though.
Do you have one in your bag, Zach?
I'm about
Just
to bring
get
one
it out.
No, because why are you going to say he's racist? It's like going to Nando's and saying, I don't want to hear Portuguese music.
No, it's not, mate, because in Mexico, then nobody wears sombreros, man. You know what that's like? That's like, You go into France and then expecting everyone to wear
garlic around their
garlic
neck.
and
And
the
the
black
beret.
and red
Yeah,
striped jumpers. You know what I mean? It's a stereotype.
All right, fair enough.
Sombrero.
Mate,
I'm
are
talking
you
about
sure?
those big sombreros.
Are you sure no one wears a
I
sombrero?
lived in Mexico, mate. Nobody wears the big sombreros like that.
Do they wear medium sombreros?
They might wear it, like farmers might wear it, like you get farmers wear a hat everywhere to cover their head from the sun.
Yeah.
Not those massive ones.
Okay.
That you get. Wait, just put your sombrero away. He's wearing a sombrero. Remember last year there was those clowns who went into the park at night.
Yeah.
And then they just that's all they did really. They didn't do anything, did they?
No, I think they were chasing people down. There was lots of things like
that.
this.
That would freak me out.
You wouldn't even need to chase someone to be like freaky. If you just stood in
just
someone's
stood there.
front garden.
You need to be in a
At
clown
first,
outfit.
they did that. Though. At first, they did that. They just stood there, and I think they went a bit too far. I think they were copycat ones.
Yeah, but that's it. That's like the meme phenomenon that a couple of people started doing. And everyone's like, "Oh, let's do it." You might as well have called it the clown challenge.
Yeah.
And everyone would run around trying to do.
Do you know?
the
Do
same
you know when I
challenge.
saw that clown thing? I thought they're about to release Stephen King's It.
Oh, so you thought it was promotional?
I thought it was some promotional thing.
Maybe it was, and it
Trying to get
backfired,
viral.
so they didn't tell.
I kind of wish it was.
Yeah.
They tried
But
to
then-
promote the movie and ended up.
I think it's rational. Like if there was a clown in the corner of my house right now, then I would I'd freak out.
But if there was anything, if there was a Smurf in the corner of your house, you'd be freaking out as well.
Smurf. Don't know. If it's the lady Smurf.
Oh yeah.
If there was
then
if
you
there
turn
was
the
a-
lights down low. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you have that thing too about the Smurf?
No.
Yeah.
If it was like an old lady, a granny, some random granny that you did not a stranger, you yourself.
Yeah.
You think, what the? I remember watching a video
A
on the
granny
internet.
clown.
Oh my god.
That would be the.
It's layers. Look, you say,
Go on.
Let me not go back to it, but
Go on.
what about there's
Are you going back to the Mexican hat
going
again?
back to the Mexican hat. Listen, did you know that plenty of curries that are sold here in the UK,
Yeah.
under the guise of being Indian cuisine, don't exist in India?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. So even that in itself is kind of building on the. I don't know if it's a stereotype or just it's a westernized version of something they might have over there, or an exaggerated version.
Yeah, but the
that they
sombrero
might
isn't a
have there.
westernized
No, but
version of a Mexican
it's
hat.
An exaggerated
It's
version.
exaggerated, yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm mulling over that, man.
Well,
Hashtag save the sombrero.
all I'm saying, you wouldn't wear a sombrero hat anywhere else, except if you were going to be.
You wouldn't go to.
And you know what?
You wouldn't go to
in
India
America,
and order a chicken korma.
what? Probably not. But that's
Yeah,
that's
because it
different.
doesn't exist over there.
Well, but sombrero, what? What are you talking about? But you know sombreros.
I don't know, man.
You don't know, do you? But you know, but what I'm saying is, I think in America, you definitely couldn't be just walking around in some big sombrero like that. The amount of Mexicans over there.
Mate,
I think
hold on.
here you're alright
Let me ask you,
to wear some massive.
do ponchos exist? Is a poncho real?
Only posh women wear ponchos.
Even in Mexico?
no, they wear
Alright.
ponchos.
So
yeah.
if this restaurant had all of their employees wearing a poncho, would that have the same...
I think it's the fact that ponchos, it's there to make you warm, and also that it's not an exaggerate. With sombrero, there, but you know, we're talking about.
No, I know. I can imagine
stereotype
novelty sombreros,
not
being
just a
worn.
normal farmer hat.
Yeah. I can imagine them bringing the, what's it called?
By the way, sombrero means hat in Spanish. So someone's just like, they're saying sombrero, but not a hat.
I can actually imagine that restaurant like going too far and what's it called? Someone's wearing a sombrero and all the entrees, all the starters are actually on the rim of the sombrero and they just pick it up and put it on the table for you.
Yeah.
What about the phrase guys? I say this a lot. So I was with a bunch of my cousins and I said, you guys need to come over here. And they were like, some of us are girls. I'm like, it means girls as well. Or is guys... You tell me. I always thought it was everybody. You people over there,
It
come
does
here.
mean men. But it's been
I
used
think
so much.
nowadays, I think it's nowadays, guys can mean both.
Is that only nowadays? I've been doing that forever.
Yeah. What else would you say to a group of a mixed group?
You lot.
You lot. That's quite rude. That's quite rude.
Is it rude?
You lot.